Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Banter in the Box. Fox in the Box. It's the game week 5 review. Another fantastic week in the Family Fantasy Football League. 6 managers going into the transfer market in game week 5, and one of them spending £15 million on free tactical gambits, although they didn't have to spend a penny because it was last year's manager of the season, Sarah Goodwin, who decided to go big and use all of her free £15 million worth of tactical gambits to play a wildcard tactical gambit, which allowed her to make multiple transfers in a single week, and she went for 6. And also 2 Oity's Mine tactical gambits, £5 million each. And that allowed her to transfer in a player even though that player already belonged to another Family Fantasy Football League side. So Sarah has now used all of her £15 million in free tactical gambits. So any more tactical gambits she plays, she's got to pay for out of her transfer budget like the rest of us. And obviously every manager can only use one wildcard tactical gambit in a season, so Sarah can't use one of those. And she's used 2 of her 5 permitted Oity's Mine tactical gambits, so another 3 of those to use. In this week's edition of Banter in the Box, I've got your game week 5 winners and losers. 4 winners all picking up a manager of the season point, 4 losers all losing where they had them a manager of the season point. We've got another addition to the Wall of Shame. And I've got a manager of the season update. The Who the Fuck Was That was worth 4 managers of the season points. Did anyone get it? All will be revealed. So your game week 5 winners, take a bow. Ostrich Bar Stewards manager Steve Maloney. He was a game week 4 loser. He's bounced back to be a game week 5 winner. The joint highest climbers in game week 5, climbing 3 places up to 9th in the table. Take a bow, the Mad Hatter, the Creed Bratton Society. He is a game week 5 winner for being the joint highest climbers, up 3 places to 8th. Take a bow also, Norfolk and Chance FC manager Angela Addis climbed a place to 24th in the Family Fantasy Football League. Might not seem like much, but you have to go back over a year, the 1st of September 2023, for the last time Ange was as high as 24th in the league table. But the biggest game week 5 winner, take a bow, Charlotte Williams, manager of the Foxborough Foxes. Joint highest climbers, up 3 places to 5th. Charlotte also recorded a first weekly win of the season with a personal highest weekly total of 75 points. 1 manager of the season point to those 4. Your game week 5 losers, hang your head in shame. Benny United manager Mark Benwell, joint biggest fallers, fell 3 places down to 12th. For the not the second week running, he was a game week winner in game week 4, but he's a game week loser in game week 5. Joint biggest fallers, down 3 to 10th for Jack Hoxby, Masters of None manager. For the second consecutive week, and as FC manager Stephen Lee is on the Wall of Shame, down 2 places to 23rd in the league. Steve hasn't been as low as 23rd since the 26th of April. But the biggest game week 5 loser, Pez United manager Ryan Perrin, down 1 place to 25th. Ryan hasn't been as low as 25th since the 1st of December 2023, and he was the lowest scorers in game week 5 with just 9 points. Where they had them, 1 manager of the season point lost. So Wall of Shame, we already knew 2 managers had appeared on the Wall of Shame this season. Very early on we haven't jot a clue manager James Holmes, who before the season started entered the Valley team, then tried to enter a revised team but got his sums wrong. And then more recently, returning manager the Wearside Warriors, Lee Poulter made an invalid transfer, and this week we had another entry onto the wall of shame, and that was the Musketeers manager Sarah Goodwin. It was ambitious. It was very ambitious. Sarah made 6 changes, played a wildcard tactical gambit to Oi's Mines, and also asked if she could do the Mutiny on the Bounty tactical gambit to change her captain. She got her sums wrong. It added up to more than 85 million, and she admitted to me when I told her that she'd forgot all about adding up the tactical gambits to see how much they were going to cost her. She only won £15 million worth of free tactical gambits for being the manager of the season last season. She tried to use £17 million worth of tactical gambits, and because her team added up to a current available budget of 85 million, it didn't fit. So Sarah is on the wall of shame, and as a result of appearing on the wall of shame, loses a manager of the season point. Who the fuck is that? Is a picture of a current Family Fantasy Football League manager. It's rolled over 4 times, so it was worth 4 manager of the season points. And 2 managers had a guess this week. Megan Hoxlade Chamberlain manager Megan Hoxby thought that was a picture of the Musketeers manager Sarah Goodwin. Sarah Goodwin thought that was a picture of Lyndon's Lovely's manager Joe Hoxby. I can reveal neither of those guesses are correct. So the manager of the season table looks like this, top half anyway. Steve Maloney climbing to joint 5th for being a game week 5 winner. Ryan Perrin dropping to joint 5th for being a game week 5 loser. Sarah Goodwin drops to joint 3rd for being a game week for appearing on the wall of shame. But it is Di Maloney and Angela Addis who goes joint top for being a game week 5 winner. Those 2 ladies are out in front with 32 points. It is obviously very close at this early stage of the season. Well, 1st to 13th. Then there's a big drop between those in the bottom half who didn't attend the presentation awards last season. So we're rolling it over again, and it's going to be worth 5 manager of the season points next week, which could change everything in the manager of the season table. It's a current Family Fantasy Football League manager pictured there, and if you can tell me who it is, you will earn 5 manager of the season points. Been a bit quiet on the banter front, bit disappointing. Don't forget you can earn manager of the season points by sending me hilarious photos of Family Fantasy Football League managers. Excuse me. Stories about Family Fantasy Football League managers. Get involved in a bit of slating on the Family Fantasy Football League Facebook group. That always cheers me up. And next week's Banter in the Box is going to be a little bit later. It's not going to happen till Monday week. So it won't be on Friday or Saturday this week. It will be Monday week, whatever date that is. So you've got a little bit longer to think about your who the fuck is that. Remember, each manager can only have 1 guess per week to the who the fuck is that entry. Until then, everybody, take care. Bye-bye.